quick note before you get into the video, I just want to let you know that I was supposed to post this video since January, but I have been having issues with my phone lately, so I had to get a new one since I am recording with my phone. So the video that you're about to watch, I meant to post it since January, but like I said, I was having issues, so I couldn't really post it until now. So sorry about that, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back once again. Okay, so on today's video I will just be walking around and showing you how my plants are doing since it's currently winter here where I live. So yeah. Okay, so first up I have this snake plant. This is called Sansevieria cylindrica. This plant got totally frost damage. As you can see, it's even already turning brown. And it was about to bloom. That's its little bloom stalk that didn't really get to fully develop because of the cold weather. So this one's pretty much a goner. I will be throwing this out. Right next to this snake plant, I have this, or what's left of this kalanchoe. This is a succulent. This is another plant that didn't make it through the winter. I could just deadhead it, meaning that I would just cut off like the dead parts. That way the plant can shoot out new growth just like that. But I don't know, I'll just probably throw it away as well. Right next to this one, I do have this euphorbia. The euphorbias are known for not being cold hardy, so this one, this one's currently dormant. It already lost all of its leaves. This one's barely under the process of losing its leaves. Like this, they're just gonna start to dry off and fall off. So this one is perfectly fine. It's just the leaves that make it look ugly, but like I said, these are just gonna fall off. This is one of those plants that I don't have to worry too much about because it'll be okay. You can already see that it's already pushing out new leaves right there at the very top, that little spike. So that's that. Also real quick, down below where I have this euphorbia, I do have these little terracotta decorations, and since it's been raining lately, they do gather a little bit of water. I will be inserting a little video clip somewhere down here showing you where the water that these have inside freezes. That kind of shows you how cold it's been getting. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Right next to this euphorbia, I have another large planter with what's left of a Euphorbia Lactia. This is one of those plants that did not make it, and like I said, euphorbias are known for not being cold hardy. So all of the branches just got frost damage. They died. They're drying up. So this is one of them, and here's the other one that I have. And both of them are already considered trees since they are already developing that trunk. This is one of those plants that I will just let it be. I won't be doing anything to it right now. Once the spring kicks in, I will just be cutting off all of that dead stuff in order to help the plant push out new growth. Here's a better view of what the damage looks like. Looks ugly and gross, but that's that. And it's weird because right next to this euphorbia, I have it with this crassula. This is a type of succulent, and this is thriving compared to this over here. So here's one of the euphorbias, and there's the other one, and right in the middle I have a Peruvian apple cactus. Moving on from this part, this is where I usually have my aloe collection, all of my aloes. But since it's been raining, since I still don't have a greenhouse, I will be ordering one soon. The only thing that I could do was just throw everything down there under that little tarp that we have and just cover it with another tarp. Hopefully that might have done something to protect them, I guess, but I will show you all of the plants that I have down there in a little bit. Here I have what's left of some pachypodiums or Madagascar Palms. These are pretty much goners, so I'm just gonna throw these out. They did not make it through the winter. My best guess is that they got root rot, as you can see right there. So this one and this one, this was actually a crested Madagascar palm, or baby crested Madagascar palm, but it did not make it as well. This was some type of aloe that I got as a gift from a seller on Etsy. For what I see, it looks like it looks okay, but at the same time it looks not okay, if that makes any sense. So this one's pretty much a gunner as well. The leaves are super thin and squishy, meaning that it did get frost damage. So this one is another one that I will just get rid of. I'm just gonna throw it out. Here is another one. This is another succulent. I think this is a crassula, some sort of crassula. Never knew the name, but this one's another one that did not do so good. It looks like it might have some potential, but at the same time it doesn't. So this is another one that I will be getting rid of. So yeah, I could have just left all of my plants like where they were, because I do know that some aloes and some cacti are very strong against cold weather. They're cold hardy. I didn't want to risk them, especially since it's been, like I said, it's been raining here. So water plus very cold weather. And then the thing is that I do live right next to a park. I don't know if you can see. So since it's like open space, it does get very windy. And temperatures do drop way below 30 degrees. The other day we were around 27, 28. So I didn't want to risk none of my plants. That's why, and since I don't have a greenhouse, I just went ahead and just threw everything in there. I will be removing the tarp a little bit. That way you can kind of see what's under. That way you can see what's under here. Okay, so yeah, this is what the inside looks like. It's all blue. So I do have a huge gasteria right here, and I do have well, pretty much all of the cacti that were exposed to rain. All of these white ones, some saguaro, another saguaro, my big golden barrel, and another very sad looking euphorbia right there that did not make it. So let me go ahead and just remove the tarp so I can show you a little bit better what plants are under here. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much what I have under the tarp. I have some from cuttings, cutting lane right there. From succulents, that's a Calanchoe, the flapjacks. I have more Euphorbias, some Stapelias, aloes, snake plants back there. So yeah, pretty much whatever was big, pretty much whatever's too big to put over here, I just cramped it all down here and put the tarp on top. Okay, so I will start pulling everything out so I can show you a little bit better of what I have in here. So give me one sec. Okay, so this is another type of euphorbia. I really don't know. I do have the name somewhere, but I don't remember it. I will just insert it either way down here. So this is another euphorbia. This is another euphorbia. I think this is the cattails euphorbia, Euphorbia Lactia or something like that. I also have most of my aloes down here. There's another one. Here's another one. This one's starting to put out its bloom stalk right there. I have more cactus, more aloes, another aloe. Some of the plants that took the biggest hit from the cold weather were some of my smaller aloes, just like this one. As you can see, the tips of the leaves are the ones that just got frost damage, and they're starting to die out and dry. The center of the plant seems to be okay. Like if I were to leave this how it is, it's gonna continue to grow. I could just cut off all of the ugly stuff. I might just get rid of it and just replace it with another one. It does have a baby down there. Let me see if I can show you. It has a baby right there. I might get rid of the mom and just keep the baby and just grow it out. So like I said, some of my aloes did not do so good. This was one of them. There's another one right there. Let me see if I can show you. That one. This one. Same with the tips. They're all black and they're gonna start to dry out. It does have several babies on the sides. I might just remove them and keep those and just get rid of the mom, but I don't know, I'll see. And right there I have my bigger Pachypodium, a Madagascar Palm. That one's doing okay. It will start to drop all of its leaves due to the cold weather, just like this. So it's normal. During the winter they do lose all of their leaves. Once the spring comes in, they will regrow a new set of fresh leaves. So yeah, that's that. I do have more Euphorbias down here. And here are some other aloes that did not do so good. There's another one, and that one's about to bloom as well. So those are those. Here are some of my Euphorbia milii, or crown of thorns. Let me just go ahead and pull it out so I can show you a little bit better. Okay, so here I have my Euphorbia milii. This is another type of Euphorbia, the commonly known as crown of thorns. The ones that I have are crested. I don't know if you can see that right there. So this plant is very well known to being sensitive to cold weather. All of its leaves wilted, died, and they're now drying up. So same as my other ones, I will not do anything to these. I will just let them be. Once the leaves fully dry, I will just be taking them off. And I don't know if you can see, but it's already starting to push out new growth. All of that green stuff are new leaves that are starting to come out. So same as my other ones, I'm not too worried about these since they're gonna recover. It's just the dead brown leaves that look ugly right now. Here's another one, also crested. So yeah, here's another aloe, the coral aloe. There's I think this is a mix between an aloe and a gasteria or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. And this one's pretty much dead. This is pretty much a goner, but I do see some greenery within the leaves. Mostly all of this is damage from the cold weather, the frost damage. So same as my other plants, I will just chop this off and just get rid of all of the ugly stuff with the hope that it will shoot out more babies out of the sides. So this is the climbing aloe. Right now, since it's winter, I do not water my plants. I have actually not watered my plants since October. Especially cacti and other plants, they are currently under winter dormancy, meaning that they are sleeping right now. So they're not taking in water, they're not growing. So that's why some of my plants look very dehydrated. I'll show you other examples right now. Here I have my twin aloes. I don't know the name of them. I've had them for a while, and they are currently throwing out a huge bloom stalk. So this is one. The other one's right here. This one's already branching out. So yeah, those two are about to bloom. Here I have, like I said, a snake plant. I think this is Bantail Sensation or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really familiar with snake plants. I just got it because I thought it was cool. With the white stripes on it. The variegation color, I guess. So that's that. Here I have another. I do have a mess of soil. I dropped a few earlier. Some more. I think this is the red-eyed dragon succulent. It's a Huernia. So that's that's doing okay, surprisingly. This is one that I did not even bother on moving. I didn't even cover it or anything, and surprisingly, it did survive this cold weather. It's doing pretty good. So I don't know, plants are just weird. I think this is considered a succulent slash cacti. I think this is called the Cissus cactiformis, or the grapevine cactus or something like that. I'm not sure. I will put the name down below. So this is what that looks like. It's already trailing super long. So yeah, here is a cactus. This is a species of Opuntia. The newest growth is what got frost damage. So all of that black stuff, it's the dying part, it's already starting to dry up. So once it's completely dry, it'll just break off very easily. So same as the other ones, I'm just gonna let it be, let it do its own thing. And it is considered already a tree as well. So that's that. As for my cacti collection, they do get full sun pretty much all day. Well, actually I have them under some shade cloth, but through certain times of the day they do get direct sunlight for like an hour or two. So all of this seems to be doing pretty good. There are a few that I did notice, like this one got a little bit of cold damage right there, but nothing too major, nothing too bad. Most of the mammillarias are blooming. Those are winter bloomers. There's one, there's another one right there, there's another one right there, and there's another one right there, and that one too. So the day that it rained and temperatures dropped below 30, I did kind of cover them with some, like I said, since I don't have a greenhouse, I do only have like these little roofs that I made about a year ago just to protect them from the rain. I did just cover them with some like plastic bags, like some sort of plastic, just to kind of like cover them from the cold breeze that was coming in. So I did that and everything seems to be doing okay. Like I said, there's an aloe, Christmas sleigh aloe. Some of them are even changing color, just like this one. It's currently purple, but this is their natural color, that's its usual color, but since it's getting direct sunlight plus the cold weather, it turns purple, which is normal on most cactus. And like I said, I have not watered none of my plants since October. It is currently January, so it's been a few months since last time that I watered them, mainly because it has been raining. There has been a lot of moisture, and we do get a lot of fog early in the mornings, and plus the cold weather, I don't want to risk them getting root rot, so that's why I have not watered them. This one's all shriveled up. When they shrivel up like this, it's a sign that they're dehydrated. So there's that one. Here's another example, all shriveled up like a raisin. There's that one too. Here I have my Grafted Euphorbias. I have that one, and I do have the coral one. Since these I have them in full sun, they didn't get any damage from the cold weather. They're doing perfectly fine. It is changing color, so that's doing okay, that's doing okay. This is another one that's very dehydrated. And here I have another crested Madagascar Palm, and it does have some little green leaves on top. It's doing okay. This is another type of euphorbia. This is a Euphorbia mammillaris variegata, the Indian corn cob. This is the variegated form. So this one, since I do have it under filtered sun, it did not get hit by the cold weather. It's doing perfectly fine. The only thing that I did notice is that it's changing color. It's starting to get those pink hues. So that's doing okay. This is another one that's very dehydrated. This one too. This is another one that's super stressed out. Down here I do have a lot more plants that I just cramped in there because it was gonna rain, so I just put everything in here. I have from aloes to haworthias, gasterias, succulents, euphorbias. It's pretty much a mix of everything. I just cramped it in there. I do have a Santa Rita right there, showing off its pink colors. Oh, and I wanted to show you real quick this one that's currently blooming. This is a feral cactus Larispinos, also known as the devil's tongue barrel. This is the first time it blooms for me. I have another one right here. I have two. And yeah, but those are all of the plants that I have down here. Moving on to this side, that's me. Here I have pretty much all of the plants that are cold hardy and that will take full sun. I have from yuccas to agaves, barrel cactus, more yuccas. There's a big cholla right there, and there's a bigger aloe right there. This is where I have my most hardy plants, the ones that will take pretty much anything, and they're doing perfectly fine. Some of them are even changing color, just like this one. This is another Opuntia, just like that one, the Santa Rita, bright purple right now. Here I have another Santa Rita. It's a very popular plant right now. This one's currently blooming. This is another Mammillaria. Right there. So that's that. This right here is a Cholla Cactus. It's a species of a Cylindropuntia. Since it's in winter dormancy, it is super dehydrated. It's so shriveled. My mom the other day said it was already dead, but no, this is how these plants look like during the winter. So it's totally normal. Once the spring kicks in, it's gonna perk back up with some water. So that's that. Here is another cactus, cousin of the Santa Rita, cousin of that one in the background, that is also currently all purple. It has some very deadly spines on it. It's doing okay. And here I have my Aloe marlothi, the Mountain Aloe. This one I also do have it in full sun. I did, a couple days ago, I did cover it with some plastic just because it was raining and it was super cold. I will insert like a clip somewhere down here. The water that the plastic collected froze. So good thing that I did cover it in time. So that's that. I forgot to mention, I did bring inside some of my most sensitive plants, them being mostly succulents, lithops, and all that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and show you. Here in this room, I have my bigger Sansevieria cylindrica. It's 2 plants in a pot. I don't know if you can see that, but I brought these inside because I didn't want to risk them since they are kind of hard to find. They've been in here for about a month now. They're doing okay. So yeah, they're huge. And here in the restroom, I do have I brought in this rack that I had outside. I brought in most of my succulents and Haworthias, the ones that I knew, and baby seedlings. Everything that I knew that wasn't really cold hardy, I just went and shoved everything in here. From baby cactus seedlings to succulents to Haworthias to Gasterias to aloes, Stapelias, my whalefin, a big Jatropha with baby seedlings in there. So that's what that looks like. Over here by the window, I do have my lithops and more cactus seedlings. Over here on this side, I do have both my large Euphorbias. I don't know the names of them, so that's what they look like. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. That was it was a quick video just to show you how my plants are doing right now during the winter. I will keep you updated later on how my plants do, like the ones that I showed you that are not doing so well, the ones that got frost damage. For now, that's gonna be pretty much it. And a few tips for your plants during this time of year. If you do have a greenhouse, or if you're accessible to a greenhouse, go for it and protect your plants as much as possible during this time of year. That way you avoid losing any plants. Plants are precious, they're expensive as well. Cover them, don't water them since it's winter and they're under winter dormancy. and just let them be. Since they're very slow growing plants, be patient with them and just enjoy them. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. Hope y'all liked the video, and stay tuned as I will be posting more videos later on. Stay safe out there and take care, and I'll see you on the next one.